luscious music and a very dark screen. What are the controls? All perfectly straightforward. That is excellent. Right. I don't know what any of these things mean. Sound captions, I suppose. One supposes. What is sound captions? This is going to sound like brackets explosion when something blows up. A deadly parasite sweeps across the planet. The infected, dubbed as Zeds, become highly aggressive, biting those around them. Infection takes over a host instantly while killing the original host. It spreads faster than anticipated, and nowhere is safe. 5 years later. The world is now overrun. Survivors keep the world running however they can. The infected mutate and find new hosts. Except the world seems to be pleasant enough that we still go to football games, but you think if one of the pleasant casualties of the apocalypse would at least be football. Jill, her husband Josh, and their son Danny are happy. They love playing cards together. They are a family, and they survive. It is supposed to be a normal supply run in a safe area of the ruined city. Danny chases a dropped soccer ball down a dark alley. A lingering Zed bites him. He bites his father, who tried to save him. Jill hesitates as what was once her husband steps towards her. The gun is heavy in her hand, and her heart pounds in her ears. She pulls the trigger. June. Jill arrives home to her apartment after a 2-day supply run. She turns on her laptop. Indeed. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called Last Message, which seems to be an odd cross of a sort of zombie apocalypse and Emily is Away, if you're familiar with that game. Right, I would like to sign into my computer, please. Good thing I didn't need a password. Right then. Goodness. Just looking at this reminds me of Welcome Back to the Game, and that frightens me quite severely. Right. We have many things. Let us go on Yak, one presumes, as I seem to have a message from Woo Woo. Hello, Woo Woo. Back online. Good, okay, I was worried. Sorry to pounce. Haven't seen anyone online for a day or so. What can I say? Oh, I can say this, apparently. You knew I was on a supply run. What is going on? I don't know. I knew you were going to go dark for a while, supply runs and stuff, you told me, but still. News coming out of the Hutt region says that Jabba is presumably upping taxes or something. There have been new raiders moving through. A couple of folks have gone dark without warning. Tower 10, you know? That group? No. Cassidy and her crew. What happened to them? I love that the internet still works. Like, who's maintaining the satellites? No idea. Their connection might be fried, or they may have been caught by Zeds, or they could just be gone. They sent something about raiders. Nothing out there for 2 days. I hate waiting. You okay? I'm fine. I got through the supply run and didn't see anything outside of the usual wondery dead people. Well, that is some good news. Oh, good, I get choice. Excellent. That means I'm not just basically reading a script, which makes a nice change. Okay, I've got to ask the usuals. Pasting from the civil defense side as usual. Agitation, flu-like symptoms, unusual hunger towards human flesh. I love that. Unusual hunger towards human flesh. If you've got a normal hunger for some human flesh, you know, not to kink shame or anything, that's absolutely fine. But if it's getting out of control, then you seriously need to get your act together. Further symptoms as covered in the latest civil defense updates. Any of these look like you. Agitation, joking, flu-like symptoms, joking, unusual hunger towards human flesh. Oh, I just want a big buttock burger. You never looked tasty. Ain't that the truth? Well, no, it ain't. Is the honest truth of it. How are supplies looking? Plenty of 2-minute noodles, plenty of rice, and plenty of toilet paper. Well, I've never actually eaten noodles, and I don't ever think I've eaten rice, so if I was going to get anything, I would probably get something so that I can at least be comfortable in, my fort. I mean, of course. How do you make a fort out of something which isn't square and doesn't have, like, well-defined corners? with great difficulty, one presumes. Down to one. The last bullet. Goodness. I dread to think of that's being saved for. And this game could do with a few more sound effects. What sort of question? Oh, right. No plans to use it, if that's what you're asking. Last conscious action only. I mean, how are you holding up with the whole, you know, the, you know what? Never mind. How was Wellington? It was pleasant. I don't know. I've never been to Wellington. Oh yeah, we're in Australia, aren't we? I was just going to say, I think there's a Wellington, and we're not in Australia, we're in New Zealand. Sorry, I got my my oceanic countries muddled. Probably a good sign. Wanderers are quiet. Clickers. That's what they are starting. That's where they start getting the bad kind of dangerous, along with the bad kind of grammar. Absolute opposite here in Christchurch. Bogans keep deciding to go out guns blazing and doing donuts outside. It just keeps bringing the Wanderers back in. It's Swarm Central. Shout out to the dude over on the roof smoking a dairy and blasting the dudes on an old boombox. I love that there are so many words in these sentences that I don't know. Can I, like, expand on this? Oh, I can. And I can see people living in shipping containers. Well, I suppose they would end up living in shipping containers. They'd be relatively safe, wouldn't they? So nothing's changed. I swear they could have just stayed in bubbles, like the website said, and we'd probably be Z-free right now. Let's not get into it. Can't the zombies just simply not bite my face? Would it kill them to not do that? At least the swarms keep the raiders out, and you'd be an idiot to try and raid here. Anyway, I hope that stays true. Oh, I think I have a new yak notification from a different yakker. Who else is yakking me? May. Okay, I waited long enough. Well, what's going on? Not even going to talk about how the run went. It's fine. It's not like I'm your sister or whatever. Sorry, I got pounced upon by somebody. You were the first in line, but Willow got there first. Soz. Big sozzes. Ah, that makes sense. She is active these days. It was a woman. Yep, that's a woman. Sorry, I thought it was a bloke. Goodness. I feel like this video is going to get me in a lot of trouble, and we're only 8 minutes in thus far. I wonder if it's a cause of the whole cooped up thing. I'm around if you need me. I just may, particularly if you have any more bullets. Right. How have you been coping after what happened? Cleaning helps, but I don't want to talk yet. No, I don't want to talk yet. Excellent. Why do you say keeping the place clean helps? I mean, cleaning is a very therapeutic thing to do, but I wouldn't have thought it was quite what was required for the related trauma. Okay, what else can we do here? What else can we chat about? Oh, for goodness sake, somebody else is coming on. I shall get to you and Drippy in a minute. Chill. What's on the pewter? The local disk. Windows. Program files. This isn't a Windows, my friend. I know Windows, and I'm vaguely familiar with the program. What do we got in here? This. No idea what this is. This might come in handy at some point. Program files. Classified. Yep, I'm guessing these are codes. Might need these for something or other. My downloads. Oh, what have I been downloading? Contacts. No. Nothing. No. I haven't been downloading anything very interesting, have I? A virus. Oh, spiffing. Giddy yards. This place is rather messy, isn't it? What about my pictures? Dogs. Oh, hopefully these are the developers' doggies. These are adorable doggies. Very good, very good. Some research. Excellent. goodness, like you summarize your thesis with that. Music. Funky tunes. Funkalicious. And app data. This probably isn't very interesting. It normally isn't. I know I've had boring enough afternoons where I have just wandered through random files on computers like this. Here is a person looking happy in happy times. Here is a person not looking happy in unhappy times. Here is... Oh, Ollie. I read that as oil at first. Here is the previous thing that we saw before. I mean previous person, not thing. I said thing, I meant image, not thing as in person. I apologise. Happy picture and this attachment. Right, lovely stuff. Okay then. Was that everything? Yes, I think that is all of the stuff we can find on the old computer. What do we have in the emails? Inbox. Are there things here? There are. They're amazingly dark, though. Nothing but spam. Well, that is an email address for you. Greetings, New Zealand. An unknown contagion has begun spreading throughout New Zealand from Auckland. Is Auckland really? I presume that's not the way you pronounce it. Mind you, New Zealand and Australia do have some quite interesting named places. If you are aware of a certain little town with a certain 7-letter name. Rate of spread is astronomical and everyone needs to take extreme caution. The contagion is being passed from bites. Indeed, presumably it's spread throughout the kinky dungeons. With the current contagion now spreading faster, the government has issued a level 5 lockdown. How exciting. Anything else? What? What's this? Health authorities have been experimenting with the infected and believe they have discovered a lot about what we are dealing with. So this is like an interview? What is this contagion that we are dealing with? Is it some sort of virus? At first we thought this, after studying the behaviour more closely and seeing it change over time, it shows similarities to most parasites that take over a host and use them to reproduce. So you wouldn't consider them dead then? Well, what the parasite does is it takes control over the body's nervous system in order to make the body move and find a new host. After the parasite leaves the host, the connection from the nervous system to the brain is severed. So people are not exactly dead. They are likely unaware of what it is doing at the time. Where do you suppose this parasite came from? We are still investigating the source, and with the world in its shape, with the world's shape as it is, we don't know exactly, but the Atlantic icebergs hold thousands of undiscovered frozen bacteria, which could be millions of years old. Oh, goody. Turns out it was all our own fault. This is the last email we will be sending. I'm so glad that you expended the very final email that you were able to send on such vitally important information. Well done, government. What else have we got? Oh, nothing. It's so dark I can't see it. What's in my drafts? It's a bit drafty in here now. What have I sent? Nothing. What have I got in here? Rejoice! Oh, goody! The chosen one has been chosen to take part in the wondrous gift that is changing the world. Join me. Oh, no. This is someone that's actually in favour of it, aren't they? Oh. Gosh. It's a bit scary to think that when the zombie apocalypse finally turns up, ooh, there are probably going to be people that are into it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Can I? Ooh, goodness. I didn't know I could do this. Footstep? What did that say? Hello. Can I delete this by any chance? Is that a thing I can do? I'm not seeing a delete button. That is a travesty. Right. We'll go on the web in a minute. I want to try and stand up. Oh, that's me. Those are my footsteps. That's all right then. Okay, I have many files. I have many stars in the sky. Is there anything else exciting around here that I would like to interact with? Hide. Peek. This game is getting more and more like Welcome Back to the Game every minute, which makes me nervous because I suck at that game. Right. What is out here? This is a very nice and tidy apartment, given that the world's kinda burning. Yep, literally burning over there. Do I have a light? Yes, I do. Let's just have a little poke around and see what else we have got here. So there's a big double bed here, which is a little odd. I would have thought that this... Oh no, I think this might have been... Yeah, judging by the drawings and the teddy bear and the soccer ball, this was probably the son's room. A little odd that I would do my office work in there. You'd think, oh my giddy, aren't you? We're not kidding, madam. You'd think I'd be a little too traumatized to go in there, but oh, do we have some fish? We have many fishes. Ah, excellent. Excellent, that makes me very happy indeed. Goodness, I don't need to go anywhere yet. Yeah, clearly not. You do need to do some dishes, though. Let us do the dishes. Excellent, I wish they got done that quickly in real life. That would speed up my evenings so much. Open fridge. What can I eat? A sandwich. And much milk. But it seems I am not hungry at this given moment. Anything in the drawer? Just some more water. Okie dokie then. Anything else about of interest? Seemingly not. Okie dokie then. Let us go onto the internets and see what sort of horrific things we can find. People page. It's probably not Facebook. Right, miss you. One day we'll be together again. I hope so. Hello. Oh goodness, this is old. Well, at least a little bit old if he's still alive in this, but I'm going to click on people. So how does this work exactly? I have it. What? Why haven't you been on people page for ages? What's it like? Yeah. I wonder how many messages it would take before this gets annoying. Before it gets annoying? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why does this keep changing? Oh, presumably because these are like the friends of the person I'm looking at, rather than anything else. Okay. I don't think there's anything enormously useful here. Catching up. Ah, by you mean being nosy, don't you? A blind Z has been spotted with a new mutation where it's able to make a clicking sound in order to find prey nearby. Yet another mutation. Yay! Just when I thought isolation couldn't get any worse, we end up with more of these things to worry about. Took out 22 Zs today. That is a new record. How exciting. Right, anything else about on the web that is exciting? Latest news. Yes, indeed. It was all very bad. Everything's wrong, and this hasn't been updated in ages, which implies the government's fallen. Hooray. What is the daily recipe? The daily recipe is to get a load of blood and pus and wipe it all over your shower curtain, and then eat an avocado. Oh no, sorry, it's ice cream. I stand corrected. I don't know what any of these ingredients are. It is much stuff. Yes, and I don't have the stuff I need to make this. Right then, sorry, I'm piddling about, and Ollie has been waiting for me. I can't believe how hard it was to get this set up. Why can't I swear on this stupid app? Oh, for goodness sake. I've been fine. Ammo is a little low, but I mean, you know, I could probably drown them in toilet paper with, if I wanted to try. Sorry, I remember no all caps. What? Yes, that's like the first rule of texting, but never mind. When is this set? 2020? It's good to see you online again. It's been so long since we have actually talked. A couple of years, I think. Yes, it was pre-Zeds. How time flies when you're getting bitten by everybody. That must be 5 years. I've been trying to get in touch with Josh ever since I moved here. Can you get him to reply? Assuming you're still married. Sorry if you're not. Let's not even go there. Let's go to bed instead. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Tell me about the Raiders. Hope everything is okay there. Questions are being asked. Less than pleasing ones, and that doesn't help. Are you going to tell him? Well, what else am I going to do? It happened a month ago. I haven't spoken to him in years. He doesn't know. I have to tell him. I might be the only one who can. I know I said this when it happened, but it wasn't your fault. Yeah, I had a few incidences like that in my own, I was going to say texting career. That's not a phrase I ever want to hear ever again. It's okay, I know what I did. I'm trying to make peace with it. Maybe telling Ollie will help, maybe not, I don't know. Moving on would be good though, right? Yeah, people seldom wish to move on from situations like this, I speak from experience. I can't just move on from it, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm supposed to hold on to this forever. Maybe closure is for other people. I'm not saying forget. I just don't think Josh would want you to be hurting forever. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Thank you. You're probably right about that one. Let me tell Ollie, and I'll see how I feel afterwards. Maybe this will help. Right. I suppose it's time to bite the bullet. Are you there, or has the thing conked out? Tell him I'm doing this, apparently. Oh dear. It's complicated. I don't know how to say this, so I'm going to start by telling you the story. I'm sorry, but I've got to keep going until it's done. He's dead. He died a month ago. Again, I don't think an emoji is an appropriate response to this situation. We were together because I needed him. We were on a supply run and we couldn't leave Danny behind, and we were more effective as a team than alone. So we had him with us and he got distracted. We were dealing with something else. It was just a second, but that was enough. We turned our backs and he went down an alleyway, and a scrambler got him. Josh ran on ahead and was following at a distance, with some Zeds around. I didn't want to set them off. I was scared. Josh found Danny and tried to save him, tried to fight off the shambler. I had the gun and he had the machete. He got bitten and turned. You know what happens when it takes hold. I had to watch as it took him over. His eyes, they were locked on me, and I got a hold of him, and I did the only thing I could do. I didn't know if I should have shot him before the light went out in his eyes, but I knew he was never coming back. The sort of internal monologue that comes out with the clickable prompts is an interesting touch of detail. I could have told you before, and I should have. It's so recent, I still see it when I close my eyes. I can still feel the kickback from the gun when I look at my hand. Maybe this was a good idea. I killed him because I didn't save him. Now your friend is dead, and it's my fault. I'm sorry. Well, I should have expected... I should have expected everything to go wrong. I should have expected this to be a little more raw than perhaps I was expecting it to be. It is, after all, a game with texting in it, which are famous for being a little bit close to the nerve. He would have said something if he was still alive, I know that, but I didn't know that closure was going to be that bad. Sounds like he was a hero, though, fought to the end. Thanks for letting me know. It couldn't have been easy on you, and I'm not good with my words and stuff, but my mother has passed. No heroics. She just wasn't all there before the outbreak, and she hadn't been eating. She didn't wake up one day. Gone in her sleep. Couldn't stay in the house anymore. That's terrible. I remember your mother. She was lovely. Sounds like she at least went peacefully. Thank you. I appreciate the support. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. So where are you living now? So, surprise, we're actually neighbours now. Have been for a while, but I had no idea. I saw you bringing that stuff in, reset my chat login, and reached out. Glad you responded. So am I. It is good to know that you are around. And, any noises that I hear coming through the wall are at least not a zombie. Is there anything that I can do for you? I have much toilet paper, if you would like that, and many spare chairs. If you have a screwdriver. What, as in the cocktail, or as in the device of putting a shelf up? The place I'm holed up in is a bit janky, and a few things have gotten busted during the outbreak. Been sleeping light since I noticed that the door's off a hinge. No screwdrivers here. Everything in the apartment was put together with Allen keys, so we've never needed a screwdriver. I'll see about getting you one if I find one. I might know where to get one. There's a dude that lives across the street from you, name of Henry. He loved his motorbikes, so that he might have some tours around, although he has been pretty quiet recently, so good luck if you decide to go looking. How exactly would I get it to you? By handing it over? Henry's on the same floor as me, room 202, which means I guess you are too. Just figured that out. Anyways, after I moved in, it turns out we've got this washing line set up between our apartments. Okay, and that's just been sitting there for the past 5 years, has it? Interesting. Where I come from, we just use like a tumble dryer, but maybe I'm not being particularly environmentally friendly. Are you expecting me to deliver it by hand? Can it hold a person? That would be cool, but no, you'd probably die. I'll zip tie a basket to it, and we can send it that way. That sounds exciting. Okay, if Henry's there, I will ask him, and if he's not, what's a little breaking and entering between friends? Right-ho. I can already feel an actual night's sleep coming on. I need to cut back the energy drinks. Yeah, you needed to do that years ago, but, okie dokie then. Right. Nobody has invaded yet. Are the zombies still out there by the cars? Or whatever it was they were doing? No, they are, in fact, a little closer than they were before. Excellent. Okay then, I should probably get some sort of a weapon, but I doubt that I've got one. I don't seem to have any feet either. And I'm not locking the door behind me? Okay. What? It's locked, but this is where I need to go. I need to go through here? Oh goodness, I don't like it over there. Also, if Ollie, or whoever he is, what the hell is that? I don't know, and I'm scared of it. If Ollie lives next door, why don't I just, you know, like, just pass it through the door instead of going to the song and dance of using the zip line. Why can I not get through here? I feel like that's a necessary thing for me to be able to do. But, okay, I guess we're going to go on a little adventure. Right. There's our adventure cut short. There's our adventure cut even shorter. That's locked. Can't see any monsters there. Can just see our sofa. Although if the people that are against sedentary lifestyles had their way, they'd paint sofas as monsters as well. Right. Never mind any of that. That presumably will allow me to get down to the ground floor. Right then. Oh, goodness. I don't like the look of this. Is there anyone there? No, seemingly not. Spiffing. Right. Any entertaining messages that we can read? There's a picture of a cute dog. Aw, she is really sweet. Gets cold very easily and loves being wrapped in blankets. Aw. Anything else I can read? Dear tenant of 303, I live downstairs and I've always wanted to say this to you, but I've never had the guts to go, so here it goes. Are your shoes made of lead? Because you were the loudest upstairs neighbour in all of history, and you suck at the bongos, but you keep practising in the middle of the night, before any important interview I've ever had. Ah, well, that's cheered me up no end. I can't find a key for 202 here, can I? That would be most fortuitous. Well, that's a nice effect. What do we have here? Real heroes. Frontline warriors. Yes, indeed. Not the ones with guns. Oddly. What? Speaking of guns, and people that don't have them, why can't I have this one? You'd think I'd take that with me. Oh, those are the stars. Sorry, I thought those were a pair of eyes for a second there. The manager. Ooh, this will go well. Managers are always... Oh, gosh. Can I have it at axe? No, I don't think I can have it at axe. Oh, gosh. I feel like he's going to get up in a minute. There's a pair of scissors here. Well, here's 302. It's not quite what I want, but it's a step in the right direction. Okay, then. Right. Let's, that really is fascinating. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302. 302 Why is that happening? Is it meant to be like frosted glass or something? Just it looks like ice. That's what it reminds me of. Why did the sound change all of a sudden? I don't like that. Right. Let's go back upstairs. Because frankly I feel a little uncomfortable here. No, we want to go up to the 3rd floor, don't we? Because that was 302 we found. Except I didn't think I could get access to the 3rd floor. Maybe the key opens this as well. No, it doesn't. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. It did say 302, didn't it? Or have I just gone completely stark raving mad? Which never seems particularly far from the realms of possibility. No, it did say 202, and I'm just stupid. That shouldn't surprise anybody. I'm aware that shutting the doors, scrub-a-dub-dub, do Henry's dishes for him. He might, make up for the fact that we're stealing his screwdrivers. Yeah, I'm aware that shutting the doors makes noise. I'm also aware of the fact that people can go through open doors, and I don't wish them to do that. Right, any food? No. Henry is presumably on a bit of a diet. Oh, scrub-a-dub-dub. Leave it. Leave it better than you found it. The hell was that noise? I heard a spooky noise. Oh, goodness. Well, this is less than optimal. Hello, Henry. I need to have that slightly. Nice setup. How the hell am I going to get that off you? Because you're going to bite me if I try to get that. I need to find something to destroy your brain with. Such as a large bazooka, perhaps. Why can't I go through here? Why can I not invade this man's bathroom? Okie dokie. Ah, here's the zipline. Oh, because he's in the next building. I thought you meant like next door neighbour. Not like next building neighbour. I stand corrected. Okie dokie then. Let us see if we can find something to do some murdering with. Clean. Do the cleaning. Clean this. Do the cleaning. Do all of the cleaning. Clean, clean, clean. So I need to write something. Not sure what to write since words are hard. All I want to say to you is that everything will be okay, and there are many people that love you. Although no one is around, you are not yet alone. Take care of yourself, and remember there is nothing wrong with you. Chin up, and do not forget, you are cute. M. Craven. Well, that wasn't written by Henry. That must have been written by somebody else. Why is the question. Why was somebody so intent on cheering up Henry? I am most befuddled. Okay then, what the hell am I going to do about you, my friend? I'm not going to clean your bed, it seems. That's not what I'm going to do. Hello. Oh gosh. I feel nervous just standing near this guy. Oh dear, can I jump? No, seemingly not. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Give. Giddy aunt. That didn't work. I really feel like I need that axe. I'm gonna pop downstairs and see if I can get that axe again. I don't have a gun, do I? I would really like a gun. Let me quickly pop downstairs and see if I can find that axe and see if we can do a little bit of murdering with it. For I feel we are overdue for a little bit of the old, brain splattering, given that we've been in a goodness, this was the wrong place to go. Yes, definitely the wrong place to go. That's it's a bit funny. I thought, oh yes, that's right, there was a corridor here. I got a little confused, I did. Sorry. Turns out I'm rather stupid. Can I have the axe, please? Can I have the axe? No. You are a hoarder. Most irritating. May I have the scissors? No, it seems you are a hoarder as well. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You'd think that the zombie apocalypse would generate a sense of community and sharing. But no, seemingly not. It's just left light switches in elevators and funny things on the ceiling. I'm guessing they're fire alarms or the such like. Okay, there's nowhere I can go here. I can't go downstairs, so how the hell do I get that screwdriver? I need to get it off that man, but he's not exactly in a very sharing mood. Perhaps I can go back to my room and get the gun. And use the final bullet on poor old Henry's brain. Well, probably shouldn't just leave my front door open like that. Now, where is my gun exactly? What have I done with that? I cleaned the slice of toast. Excellent. Did I run it under the tap or use a little bit of detergent on that? Or did I just shove it down my throat? I don't know, but I'm very confused as to how the hell I am supposed to get this screwdriver. I'm guessing. Yeah, button prompt appeared for a moment. Yep, turned out I just needed to be like monstrously quick. Okay, I now have a small screwdriver which I can use for stabbing people. Or possibly just for putting up some shelves. Put item in basket. Move washing line. Yes. It already seems to have fallen out of the washing line. But alright. Second hand, yes. Reuse things. Be environmentally friendly. And all that sort of thing. Even though, to be honest with you, the environment is a little screwed. Or with the fact that it's full of zombies. But, then again, zombies don't go on plane rides. Or, smoke cigarettes. Or any of the other things which, produce CO2. Heard a spooky noise. Thought there might be a monster here. But no, everything seems to be fine. The only monster around here is the person that decided that human beings can be made up of about 4 different lines rather than any curves. Right, screwdriver has been sent. Give me positive feedback. It was bad, it was so messy. It was mess everywhere. Right ho. I saw some movement over there. Is everything okay? Henry was there. He was a clicker. I mean, full clicker, blind and everything, which means I'm living with a Z on my floor. I mean, you're not really living there because he's now dead, isn't he? That explains why I wasn't responding. Today's just a day for finding out why people aren't talking back to me. Sorry, you think maybe if I took my stuff more seriously, people would reach out to me more, maybe. Anyway, thanks. I'm going to get my door fixed and think about my life in general. Right, I think I have an email. I am going to find, not an email, sorry, an oo-mail. My mistake. Oh, another junk one. Oh dear. Hello, is anyone alive? I'm alive. I haven't seen anyone in over a year. Please, all I need to know is if someone is alive out there. I bet of you. Can I reply to this? Like, move it from my, move it into my inbox? Seemingly not. I can't, like, click on it or interact with it at all, which is a little irritating. I feel like this John Hudson person probably deserves a wee bit of an answer, but don't think I can offer one. Right ho then. Update, yes. I think. Need to talk. Have found big monster person and stabbed him slightly in the breast with a screwdriver. Henry was a clicker. There is a dude that lives across the hall from me. I had to go into his apartment for reasons. Anyway, I'm 100% the stage 2. He was... what? He was 100% the stage 2 thing you were talking about. A real-life clicker living across from you. My information on that stage is pretty scant because we don't usually see him around these parts. Apparently they hide in the dark. Some sort of stage after a shambler. He seemed to be blind. His eyes were bandaged and he was making a clicking sound. Really? I don't remember that. I remember him groaning and grunting a bit, but I don't remember any clicking. All sources say that stage is 100% eyeless and blind. Standard Z's otherwise. As long as the door is shut and locked, and yours is blocked, it will all be fine. Okay, time out 1 second. You were in someone else's apartment. How did you know it was cleared out? For you know it was a nest. It does describe me. I didn't lock the door when I left. Probably should have done that. Ah, Ollie, Josh's friend. Is he alive? He is my neighbour. He had to bail on his old place and ended up living in a complex across the road. Same level as me and everything. What a coincidence. Were his parents living there? Did they have some property up that way for him to stay in? Yeah, because property rights really matter in the zombie frickin' apocalypse, doesn't it? Oh dear. I'm surprised he hasn't grown up, even though it's the end of the world. Oh dear. I mean, everyone's dying around here. That's a dark joke. You're not going to tell him I said that. Absolutely not, maybe not, or absolutely will. It's not a dark joke, it's the reality of the situation. No, I don't tell tales out of school. Particularly with slightly scary people. Okay, what? Hypocrisy is too funny. I didn't think that's how you spell the word hypocrisy, but never mind. Who is it now? What? Where are we? Jull, run. Saw someone breaking into your building. Hide now. Ooh, goodness. Better hide in a cupboard from Lucas. My door smashed open. Oh no. At least they didn't break in my back entrance. That would have been even worse. They go to steal all my toilet paper. My fish. Goodness. Really think I had to save my gun. Or rather get my gun even. I don't even know where the blasted thing is. I can hear the pitter-patter of little feet. They set their car off. Oh, is the arrow telling me the direction? Oh, that's interesting. Door is closed. Did he leave me a message? Leave me a souvenir? Seemingly not. What's going on down there? I don't know, but the Eoli zombies are very excited about something or other. Can I, Oh no, they broke my chair. I can't use that chair again. I'll have to get a different one. There we are. Can I tidy this up? No, seemingly not. I can leave it there as a souvenir. Right. The rest of us might try a lock, but you know. That's what I get for being the sort of crazy radical thinker that I am. Right-ho. I had better tell somebody that it's all been sorted. I am all right. What is going on? Did you see who it was? Were they very spooky? What is going on? So, I set off the car alarm. Oh, thank you. I think he saw me do it. Oh no! Come up to mine, kicked my door in. I was ready for him though. Never shot a person during this whole thing. It's a lot of blood, like way more than I was ready for. But are you all right? Should I send something over, like some toilet paper to mop up the blood with, perhaps? He's probably swimming through the blood trying to get back to his laptop. Still don't know how the internet is working in this place, but never mind. I would have thought that would have been one of the first things to go down. It's also 7 o'clock in the morning, goodness sake. Listen, remember that one date that we went on like 17 years ago? I know it was a long time ago, and I was dreadful back then. And I know that you and Josh were right for each other and all, but oh, don't. Don't do what I think you're doing. I'm not in a good space to hear how wonderful we would have been together. No, it's not that. So what is it then? It's that I haven't seen you for 5 years, and I don't want to die not knowing who you turned into, because I got some bad news. More? More than the husband dying, and the son dying, and the mother dying, and I don't know, my eternal fairy godmother dying next. You had bad news and you wasted time talking about that. What happened? Oh, goodness. So, that raider, oh, he bit you? He managed to clip me pretty good. Oh no, there'll be no time for DIY. It's getting real hard to see and there's a lot of blood. You need some bandages. Rip up your shirt and bind the wound. I can send you clean stuff to make more bandages. Or you could just go over there yourself, but you know. I am 100% not going to make it. I'm not sure how much time I have left. I like that your grammar and spelling have gotten better after being shot. I just don't want to die alone. Can you send me a photo of you? The psychology of the dying, it shouldn't be trying to analyse. Okay. I need to get a picture. Where can I get a picture? Do I have a camera somewhere? Do I has a camera? Do I have a camera on the laptop? No, seemingly not. I haven't noticed any camera functions on ye olde computer. So, I shall have to have a poke around and see if I can find anything. Is there anything in here? No, there's literally nothing in this room. That's exciting. Anything else going on? No. Bottle of... definitely not Jack Daniels here. Definitely not. Absolutely not. Where's my camera then? How am I going to take a photograph of that? Oh. Mr. Millennial over here. I'm actually not a millennial. I'm actually born like 6 months too late to be a millennial. Whatever the next one's called. Whatever the next generation is called, I don't know. Yeah, I probably should have locked this on the way out. Yeah, I assumed that we were going to be rolling with the system of like taking a picture with a camera and sending it via the internet. In my defense, however, I didn't think that he would be strong enough in order to actually get to the washing line. I presumed that he would only be strong enough in order to continue to look at the computer screen. So, at least I have that going for me. Right ho. Let me just quickly check my apartment to make sure that no murderers and maimers and muggers have entered. And then I shall bash my face in. Right. 'Tis there. The question is he? Yes, seemingly so, unless he's just fallen onto the keyboard. Which is entirely possible. Thank you. I mean, it's the same picture that's the one there, so, you know, you could have just, like, clicked on that and seen it, but, you know, never mind. This is a beautiful picture of you. Thank you. I mean, yeah, the lighting is quite nice. Not a photographer, but never mind. Josh left me something. These gaps are slightly too long for my liking. And I promised to get it to you. What, 5 years ago, the last time you spoke to him? You took your time. I'll send it if I can. Very dark. Save your strength. You're not well. Save your strength. I am not sure it's worth losing you too. I'm pretty sure he's going to die anyway, but, you know. Perhaps I am mistaken. We'll get it to the basket at least. I want to meet you there. Oh, we can see each other across the balcony, across the gap between the balconies. Will you be there when I get there? Or we could stop asking questions and we could just get on with it and go over there, but never mind. Perhaps I am being, a bit weird. I'm on my way! I am going to scamper about. And hopefully not get murdered in the process. I don't actually know if it's possible to die in this game. I just presume that one can, if one is cretinous enough. And I am definitely cretinous enough. But, if this game wasn't so much about tidying things up, then I might not be so inclined to always shut the doors behind me. Hello! You have no shirt. You have... Oh, goodness! That was very excitingly animated. Perhaps you'd best get in the basket. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Perhaps I'd best, Perhaps I'd best get out of here. Oh, dear. What is this, a contract? Last will and testimony? To my dearest Jill, so, I am doing this, like we agreed. I don't really know what to put here, but I at least want you to have something in case anything happens to me. Know this, first and foremost, I love you and always have since the day we met at the kebab shop. How romantic. Since then, you have been I didn't know the kebabs were popular in New Zealand. Since then, with you by my side, I felt like I could conquer anything. Something awful happened to me, and thank my soul that you are still alive. I know you must be at ribbons without me. there with you, and I want you to keep moving forward. The world is in terrible shape right now, and needs smart, strong, capable people like you. I hope you never have to read this. End the game. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was the last message. Oh. That was a wee bit dark. I mean, of course it was dark, Phil. It was about zombies. What did you expect it to be about? Are they going to be sunshines and rainbows and prancing through fields of flowers, arms in arms with zombies and stuff, was it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is this like, I was just looking at the image of the basket and that one there. These like what are they called, like images from the development. These are nice people. I don't know what they're pointing at though. They all seem to be pointing at the second across man's crotch, which is a little odd. But hooray! You made a nice game. A game I very much enjoyed playing. Oh. I didn't realise this when I saw the menu screen at the beginning. Well, of course I didn't, because I didn't know the story at that point. But there is, this is the street where it all begins, isn't it? Well, James's Games, never mind. You made an excellent game here, a very enjoyable one indeed. Yes, this was really fun. Very nice, blending of a sort of emotional story with just enough action in order to keep it exciting. I am sort of curious. I am sort of curious about one thing, and that is seeing what the intruder looks like. So give me a wee minute. I'm going to get us back to the point in the game where we can see the intruder, and this time I am not going to hide in the cupboard, and we are going to see what they look like. So that should be a nice way to finish this off. Okie dokie. There is somebody breaking into your house. They're probably not very pleasant. Right, who then? Who is there? What mischief are they going to do to me? I could actually go and open the door for them, thinking about it. But yeah. He's going to murder me. He's got a want. Doesn't seem to want it though, does it? You're not very good at this, are you? Okay then. Do I need to hide in the cupboard? Okay then. I will get in the cupboard. Okay, I can't leave, but I can keep this open so that I can hopefully see him. So presumably you can't die to him then. Or her, who knows? Is there a big monster out there? Where is the big monster? Goodness, they look cool. Hello! Oh. Okay. Looks very cool. Looks very, survivalist. Very exciting. Okay, so I can't, you can't die, which is a tad of a shame. Yes. Oh well, never mind. This game is good fun. Yes, it's very enjoyable. It pulls on the heartstrings a little bit. It's also funny in some little ways where you can do washing up for people that are dead. Do the zombies washing up, which is an interesting set of circumstances to be in, and eat the zombies' toast. I regret not doing that earlier. I'm going to go and do that now. I wish to have some toast. I have had some toast. I am very pleased with my situation. For goodness sake. But, yes, very enjoyable indeed. I actually do want to quickly check. Has the barricade downstairs changed at all? No. So how did the survivalist get in then? What did he come from? I can't go through here either, can I? No. Shame. I feel like this game must have been influenced by Welcome Back to the Game. It's just the apartment and the lobby and the way you can explore around and how you spend most of your time on the computer, but occasionally you come away from the computer to do a little bit of work and stuff. And the like the desktop interactions and stuff. I feel like there were some significant influences there. So that's it's good to see that it's executing those mechanics very nicely and very professionally, unlike the person that put this sofa here and thought to decorate it not with cushions, but with small bin bags. But never mind, that is life, and these are fish, and they are quite adorable. So, that was Last Message. I hope you enjoyed that. I rather did. Didn't expect to have my heartstrings pulled on quite as much as they were, but it's always nice when you unexpectedly get pulled. So that's always exciting and fun. Yes. Very enjoyable, to say the least, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for Last Message. Look after each other, and good night.